hope Basil doesn't leave.
Where is she?
She's so cute in the background of my stream, and I hope she doesn't leave to go get her food. Is she going?
No, she just moved
good.
2 inches.
But now no one can see her. I never know which direction to move in. My head needs to go this way. Basil! We never get to see Basil. We always see Claude, but we never see Basil. There she is. I don't think anyone got to see her. Where's the light?
What?
Nothing.
Hi, Basil.
I wish she would have stayed. Hey everybody. You just missed a Basil appearance. We always get to see Claude, but we never see Basil. She was in the background, but she went to go eat her food. Maybe she'll come again. I'm good. How are you? Hey everybody. Hey Penny. Good to see you guys again. Hey Rachel. Hey Velvet. How is everybody? It's starting to feel like fall. Okay. So, we are in July of 1903, and we've been reading through, hey Carly, happy Thursday. We've been reading through 2 diaries at once, belonging to Ralph and Georgia, who are an engaged couple. They're going to be married in December of 1903. But at the moment, Ralph is not writing. Like, I think till mid-August he doesn't write, so we're just reading Georgia's right now. We have a picture of Ralph in the corner of the screen. We don't have a picture of Georgia yet. Hopefully we get one. It's so cold in Scotland, your nose is frozen and you're indoors. Oh no! Is it gonna get colder? Like, are you not even in winter yet? It's just starting to get a little bit of a chill over here. And I'm good. Ian's good. He was just here. I'm like about to sneeze. I've been like this all day, like on the verge of a sneeze. Oh, it's only autumn. It's gonna get worse. Well, my thoughts are with you as you're freezing. I hate being cold. But I don't like being too warm either, so I don't know. Alright, let me make sure. I didn't double check that I don't think I'm using the right microphone. Hold on. Do I sound weird? It might be picking up the wrong microphone. No, it says Yeti. No, hold on, let me... That one's muted. Can you guys hear me okay? Should I turn anything up or down? Let me know, because I literally can't tell. Volume's fine? Okay, good. And then I think we're also streaming on YouTube. So we should be good there. Okay. I wanted to say real quick, I hope everyone who's experiencing... Yes, yes, we were just talking about that in the Discord channel, too. If anyone's in, you know, the hurricane path, hope you're safe and well. I'm wondering, they're probably not watching live if they're being impacted by this, because that's gonna, you know, take over life for a little bit. But, yeah, we are thinking about you guys. All right. So, uh-oh. What's this? Did you guys just see that? Oh, that's weird. Something popped up on my screen. It says, verify natural disaster info. Maybe because we were talking about the hurricane, or the comments were saying stuff about the hurricane. Maybe it's like flagging my live thinking I'm live streaming it or something. I don't know. That's weird. Do you see that? You see the little message too? That's not just me. Yeah, that's bizarre. Okay, so I guess we'll just move on. Maybe it will go away. But it probably thinks that... I don't know. That's weird. Okay. We'll just move on and maybe it will go away. I know, though, that, like, every live stream right now when you scroll through is all, like, live streams of Florida. So maybe it's just putting that as a to be safe thing, like, you know. I don't even know. Okay. We'll move on. So, July 16th, 1903. This is Georgia's diary. Got up at 6:45. Done dishes. Swept and done other work. Hitched up and went to see circus parade. Oh, deja vu. She already saw a circus this year. And up to Grandpa's. Then Effie and I went down. Do I have any experience with German handwriting? I have zero experience with the German language, if you mean like handwriting in German. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. The only reason I'm unsure is because at one time I was looking up, I was trying to figure out the style of handwriting in a 1917 diary, because her, current refractor, I don't know what that is, so no. I was trying to figure out what style of handwriting she was writing in, because it was different than what I was used to. A lot of the letters appeared like they were upside down, so I was like, oh, did she learn a certain type of handwriting, or was there a certain style that was taught? And there was something German that popped up when I was researching, but I can't remember. But I definitely know zero German, like the language. Hi, Kim. Ooh, your diary birthday is coming up. Nice. Remind me on July 24th, and I will play you the little thing. Oh, Diary Detectives, by the way, I did set the next date for our video chat. That's in the Discord, so it's next Wednesday. Look up current and fractor handwriting. Almost impossible to read. Okay. Current. Your last name is the German word for mirror. That's cool. Oh. Yeah, so it's like a style of handwriting, or is it in German? Can you... I don't know. I can't really read any of that. I could probably... Is it English words that you're trying to read in German style handwriting? Or... Because if it is, I could probably figure it out. Oh, when do your clocks turn back? Good question. Think November. So that might affect... Oh, there goes a cat in the background. That might affect our next meeting, everybody. If your clocks turn back before mine. That happened last year. Okay, hold on. What was the other one? Fractor. I don't know if I'm getting the right results, but like this. I could probably, if you're like specifically trying to read something, I bet I could take a crack at it, but cursive writing, it's English, it's just a style. German words, okay. But when they immigrated, they kept using the handwriting. Kinder is German for children. Yeah, like kindergarten. Oh, the chocolate, the Kinder eggs, yep. Cute. Okay. Then Effie and I went down around the tents. So they have another visit from the circus. That's cool. Done dinner dishes. Went downtown and to market to see Myrtle. I have a picture of Myrtle. I'll show you guys after. Got supper. And done dishes. R and I, so that's Ralph. I don't know where the heck Ralph is, why he's not writing in his journal for like 2 months, but maybe we'll find out. We were saying last time, I hope that when he starts writing again, he's like, oh, I finally found my diary. It's been missing for 2 months. And Chet and Myrtle, I have a picture of Chet too, went to the circus. Okay, hold on. R and I and Chet and Myrtle went to the circus. They went together. And it was fine. Got a soda when we came home. Went to bed at 11:30. Ringling Brothers was the circus. How cool is that? I went to a Ringling Brothers circus when I was little. So we can, first of all, let me show you, I have a picture of Myrtle and Chet. This is later on in their life. Actually, during the diary, they're not married yet. But I found them in, where did I get these pictures? Ancestry. So I looked them up. I knew that Myrtle and Chet were related somehow because every time she mentions them together. So I got lucky and found a Myrtle who married a Chet. So that's them too. And I'm gonna look up Ringling Brothers in July of 1903 in Waterloo. Oh, someone is suing Ringling Brothers. Let's see. July 11th. July 16th. Here. Watch the unloading. Because the 4 trains which transport the mammoth circus and menagerie of the Ringling Brothers arrived here after daylight and their work of unloading was done at a time when it could be seen, there was an immense throng of people in the West Side Railroad yards this morning. The trains arrived in sections from Cedar Rapids over the Rock Island, the first one containing the heavy draft horses and the paraphernalia for the cooking tents, animal tents, etc. That train arrived a little after 4 o'clock, and the other 3 sections of 20 cars each arrived later. The work of unloading was accomplished quickly and smoothly, without a word of profanity, at the 3rd Avenue crossing near CGW Depot. It is remarkable the system that they have for accomplishing what would seem to be an interminable task of removing the 200 wagons, 600 horses. Holy crap, 600 horses. The other circus had like 700, right? Scores of domesticated animals such as elephants. Oh, where's the rest of the... camels, zebras, etc. But the work is done with incredible speed without any friction, every man and horse in his place. There are foremen of the different departments of work and they attend only to their special duties. Even adults are not entirely free from this feeling of interest in the glamour and glare, the tinsel and the glittering gilt. Cool. So, the last circus she saw, I forget what the name of it was, but she told us. It was another Brothers, I think. I wonder if there's... Aww. Baby Boo, the only baby elephant born in captivity they have. I don't love that about the circus. That is crazy that they were carting elephants around. Oh, hold on, my thing just froze again. Weird. That has never happened. Oh, maybe it went back and that little notice went away. Do we have a picture anywhere? That would be cool. I love how you can look at all the old articles about what they went to go see. It makes it feel real. Hey, Corinne. Alright, did I miss anything? We could look up, I'm sure we can find Ringling Brothers. Early photos of the Ringling Brothers Circus. Well, this is in Seattle. Oh, maybe I can add Waterloo. Maybe there's something. Let's see what this one is. Does this actually have Waterloo in it? No. Well, some old pictures. This one's in August of 1903 in Seattle, so I'm sure this is a similar kind of view. Hi, Jen. So similar view, and Pat, hi Pat, than to what they saw. How the heck did they transport 700 horses? I know. Well, train, but I don't understand it either. It's crazy. And like giant horses too. I've only seen them once when I was very little. Wait, so lucky I was looking here, but it wasn't great. Hold on, I missed what Heather said. You got, oh, the Northern Lights. Oh, that is cool. I read online that we might be able to see them here too. I can't really see the sky from my window here much, but yeah, that's a lot of horse crap to deal with. Think of the elephants too. I forget how many elephants the other one said it had, but it was a lot. Okay, we're gonna move on to July 17th, 1903. Maybe she'll go back to the circus. Probably not. She only went once to the other one, I think. They had a street fair too. She's had a lot of cool things happen this summer. Got some cool pictures. Happy with you. Oh, cool. I'm glad that you were able to capture it. I feel like that would be something that I'd expect you'd see in real life, but then not be able to get a good picture of it, or not be able to do it justice, so that's awesome. I've never seen the Northern Lights. A couple of times in my life, they have been supposedly visible where I live in Massachusetts, but it was always like in the middle of the night, and there was work the next day, or, you know, for some other reason just didn't see them, but maybe I'll look out tonight. Got up at 7:10. Done dishes and other work. Raining. And rained. Oh, you see the cat? It's Basil. Basil's always hiding when I'm doing my live. You guys sometimes will see Claude walk through. She's playing with a toy. Raining and rained nearly all day. Oh, that's not a toy. Hold on, I gotta go get that. I don't know what that is. What you got? No. Not a toy. Let me get her a toy. Here. Look at that. Okay. Rained nearly all day. Went to bed at 10. Rain. Yeah, she's a little troublemaker, but she's so cute. All day and night. Before. Rained all day and night before was 3.25 inches of rain. She would know that because her dad is the volunteer weather observer of Waterloo. Oh, she's distracting me. You guys can't see her. Hold on. She's so cute. I love Basil. She was so shy when we first got her. I'm trying to move so you guys can see her. But she's actually been sleeping with us recently. She lets us pet her on the couch and stuff. But she was always very particular about like when and where we could pet her. But now she's come to visit us at night, and she's so cuddly. And it makes me so happy. Thank you. Yeah, I like the name Basil. I think it's cute. We've got Basil and Claude, brother and sister. Got up at 6:45. Done dishes and other work. Mended some things. Helped with dinner and dishes. Washed my waist and ironed it. Went downtown. Helped with, or helped get, supper and dishes. R and I went up to Grandpa's and got some beans. Okay, went downtown afterwards. Went to bed at 11 o'clock. Yeah, Ralph is not writing until like mid-August, I think. I am sharing my screen using YouTube Studio and OBS, which is like another streaming software. So I have like, it's screen sharing, but on OBS you can move things around and rearrange them. Yeah, maybe she's done making and embroidering the waist. I think so. Maybe now she's washing it so it gets all like set. They didn't use the word did. Why did I not use the word did? Oh, like done. Yeah, done dishes. She does say did sometimes. I don't know why, but like she does say done the work or done dishes a lot. She's funny. She doesn't usually like that toy, and she's really putting on a show over there. Nice. Playing Super Smash Brothers. Love it. This is the life. Are you playing on the Switch? Because I want a Switch so bad. Me and Ian want one. I'm just using Google Docs. It just looks different because it's like cropped because of how I'm streaming. But it's just Google Docs with a little chart, kind of like a table. And normally I would fill in Ralph. I'd read both of the days of hers and his, like of July 18th, but he's not writing right now, so they're blank. What are you doing? Oh my god. She's got a lot of energy. Okay, that's awesome. I really want to get a Switch. We're like saving up for one. What other games do you play? Because we're trying to convince ourselves that it's worth it. We want a few games. I want to play Animal Crossing. I used to play Animal Crossing as a kid. It was one of my favorite games, me and my sister. I would love to play that again. And the Animal Crossing for the Switch has so much more, you know, customization and stuff. You have the Switch too? Is it worth it? What do you think? Ian was also saying that he thinks they might come out with a new Switch. I don't know if they have Stardew Valley. So we're wondering if we should wait and just get the new Switch when it comes out, depending on like what, you know, they change about it or update. Helped do dishes and get things for dinner. R and I. See, Ralph is around. Why the heck isn't he writing? Went to church at Grace M.E. I have a picture of that place. Helped with dinner and dishes. R and I went driving in PM and got back in time for supper. I went with Mama for a little drive. It's so much funnier how I can read her handwriting. It's so funny, sorry, how I can read her handwriting so much better than Ralph's and quicker. Up to Grandma's and around. Was gone a short time. Went to bed at 10. Okay. What was I going to show you? I should have a picture of Grace Methodist Church. Yes, here it is. Her father, who I also have a picture of, was involved in Grace Methodist Church. He was the superintendent of the Sunday school. That's her father. Getting a little bit of a cold. I'm pretty mad about it. July 20th. You also have a Switch, but you missed the DS. Yeah, I have a DS still. I have one game for it, Animal Crossing, just to be nostalgic. But I used to play the DS a lot. Does Ralph start his up again? He does eventually. I should probably just like double check when he does. But I don't think he writes in all of July. He just wrote in the beginning of July to the 5th, and then after that it's blank till August 22nd. So it's like almost all of August too. It's so weird. But we'll just speed through Georgia's then. No, we don't get a break for Halloween. Your kids have inherited the DS. I love it. Okay, got up at 6:40. Helped with dishes. She'll get revenge. Oh, thank you. Yeah, last week I couldn't come on because I had a little surgery. And boy, I thought it was going to be no big deal. Like, it wasn't going to hurt or anything. Because it was just like a little dermatology thing. Like, removing something. And I've had like moles removed before. So I thought it would be just like that. It wasn't. It was much worse. It was a legit surgery. And I was in so much pain. There is no way I could have come on here last Thursday. So I'm glad that I had like called it before. Because I would have felt bad canceling the night of. So as far as we know, she does have a ring now. Yeah, I mean, we haven't heard either way. Like, I assume so, just because I know they're getting married in December, but maybe he hasn't proposed yet. Yeah, thank you. I do have to get my stitches out next Thursday, but I don't think that will affect me coming on here. I think I'll be okay. I'm not in pain anymore, so. But I was like, I have a pretty high pain tolerance too, and I was like, down for the count. Helped with dishes, took the boys to work, and mailed? No. Waited. And brought them back. Thank you, Rachel and Audra. Went into the concrete factory on West Side. R and I went to office, got home as dinner was ready. Done dishes. Read a while, and I went to office, stopped downtown, and got home. Yes, Odd and Ends is such a cute, clever name for your username. Stopped downtown and got home. And thanks for all the likes. I see the little hearts pouring in. Thanks, guys. Got home. Hold on, I lost my train of thought at 6. Helped with supper and dishes. Read a while. Went to bed at 10:45. I've been thinking, because a lot of people on their live streams are going towards like that like collaborative kind of live stream where people can come on and talk, and it works for the format where you're just having a conversation. I don't know if it would work for this format, but maybe you guys, if you have any ideas of how you'd like this to be more interactive, I'm open to trying new things, because I feel like it's, I don't know, sometimes it's just me just talking to myself and I feel like weird sometimes, but you guys are great in the chat. But if you would like to interact more, I can figure out how. Look at Basil. She has no idea she's famous. Closer zoom on the diary. Yeah, I did have it, and then I zoomed back out because I wanted to show the whole thing, but there we go. Your diary birthday. Hold on. Gotta find it. Here it is. Happy diary birthday. We've got Rachel's coming up too. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. Okay. HDBD. Cute. Helped with dishes, swept some. Went to office. Helped with dinner and dishes. Went to office. Sometimes I think I'm like reading the same thing twice, but no, she just writes the same thing twice. Got supper and done dishes. R and I, Ralph, went to Chet's to spend the evening. As a farewell was given for Ellen and Earl. That's a hint. We have heard about Ellen and Earl before, I think, because it was something about... I'm pretty sure it was them two that arrived home from their wedding, and they were congratulating them. And then, I think it had just mentioned Ellen at that point. But then, the last time we heard about it, it said Ellen and Earl. And that was in the last, last live. Now we know that Ellen and Earl are leaving for somewhere. They're moving away. Yeah, this is the perfect rabbit hole. They're moving away or maybe going on a long vacation. So maybe there is in the newspaper something about that farewell party. Had a lovely time. And we can figure out who they are that way. That's what I'm getting at. 16 there. That's a lot of people. Started to go at 10:15. And then the boys brought us uptown. And we got a soda. And got us a soda. That's so cute. Uptown. Had a jolly time. Went to bed at 11:30. We don't usually hear so much joy from her. That's cute. A jolly time. So let's look at... How could we look this up? Ellen and Earl. We don't know their last name. Maybe if I type Ellen Earl and we're on July 21st. There's a mention on 22nd. I don't know. I think if I'm searching Ellen Earl, it's gonna get confused. Maybe... Let's see. Mentions of... What's this? Oops, wrong thing. Shorthand course. That is not what we want. Mrs. Earl Fleming. That's not who we want. The Earl of Dud something. That is not who we want. Oh god. Yeah, no. A murder. That's not who we want. Okay, hold on. This, Reverend J.O. Earl. No, that's a last name. Dang it. Well, I'll look up Ellen. So, I wonder if they even live there. Or if they were just visiting, maybe? Never reported on the woman yet. Farewell, Earl. I could look up a farewell. Because maybe it's like Mr. and Mrs. E something. And it's not even his full name. That's a good point. Let's look on the 21st. No farewell was... Let's see. No, that is a... Something about golf. 22nd. Oh. Oh no, that's about a dead person. No. They're not dead. Wells Farewell, that's a person. Also, it could be not... Is it definitely in Waterloo? Chet's. I think Chet is in Waterloo. Nope. Nothing. Hip hip hooray, it's diary day. Hello. Yeah, it went okay. Thank you for asking. I was in much more pain than I thought I would be, so I'm glad I didn't try to come on here, because it wouldn't have gone well. But I feel good now. Okay, so... Yeah, I guess we're not going to find Earl and Ellen now, but maybe she'll mention that they go somewhere. I don't know, maybe if we keep looking, like, further out? Because maybe it's not their farewell party that's mentioned, but like when they actually go. No sound detected. Oh no, that's just because I stopped talking. Well, I guess we're not finding them that way, but that's okay. She's a tough cookie. Thank you. Okay. July 22nd. Oh, see, it gets like cut off a little bit. I can't go up any higher. Hey, Holly. Got up at 6:40. Helped with dishes and then with washing. Helped get dinner and do dishes. Went to office. Got supper and done dishes. God, how many times has she said the word dishes? I'd love to know. We could look it up. Dishes. 397 mentions in this year so far. That's so sad. We're not even through July yet. Where did I leave off? Hold on. Supper and done dishes. Hitched. She likes to host, yeah. Yeah, she's just doing the dishes for the people who live in her house. Hitched up and all of the boarders, and I went for a drive. I guess that's like her job, because she's not in high school anymore. Got back at 9. Then we played Flinch. It's been a while since she's played Flinch with Mama and Newt. Is that short for Newton? Went to bed at 10:45. Her last name is Newton. She wouldn't call her father Newton. Newt? I don't know. I don't know who that is. Another lovely day. Okay. Thursday the 23rd. July 23rd. Got up at 6:45. After breakfast, went to ironing a while. Went to office, helped with dinner and dishes. Went to market to see Myrtle in downtown with her. And then, yes, I have a version of Flinch. It's right here, actually. This is my 1904 deck of Flinch cards. Me and Ian played it a couple of times. And the coolest thing about it, the reason why I bought this one and not the others, was it has why did I say mention? It has a note on the bottom. It says, compliments of Pearl to Trucy for her birthday, January 19th, 1904. I don't know if you guys can see it because the camera won't like automatically focus, but it's pretty cool. No, I haven't played on the stream. We don't know the rules well enough yet. It's kind of like we fumble through it still. I know, the message is the coolest part. I tried to look up to, like, I tried to find the person, but there's really not a lot of information except that her name is Trucy and her birthday is January 19th, 1904. I remember looking. I think that the seller was from Ohio, so I haven't, like, narrowed it down to only Ohio. That was a thought that I had, but I don't, like, obviously don't know where the seller got it, but yeah, maybe we could play on stream, as we don't know any of the rules and fumble through it, but that's okay. Went to market to see Myrtle and downtown with her, and then I went to office. It would be funny. Yeah, it would probably be boring. Gertrude. Be a repeat of the kolache incident where we lost the stream. Gertrude came down to see me. Helped get supper and do dishes. Read a while. Went to bed at 10:30. Okay. Here we go, Rachel. Hold on, I gotta go on the other screen. Happy diary birthday. I'm moving this so that TikTok knows I'm alive. Woohoo! Happy diary birthday, Rachel. So special. See, when we only read one diary at a time, we get through much more, and there are multiple diary birthdays. I feel like we have such a lack of diary birthdays right now because it takes us forever to read just a few pages. But that's okay. It's good that we're reading both together. I think it's special, so. Right now we're whizzing through, though. Okay, hold on. I have been, yes, there's something I need to sign up to, but can't remember what. Oh, the diary detectives. Helped with dishes. Went to office. Helped with dinner dishes. Went to office. When she's talking about the office, she's talking about her dad's office, I think. And also Ralph works for her dad, so both of them were full. Never full. Went downtown. Got supper. And done dishes. Went to bed at 11:30. Went downtown in the evening. There was one point where I had talked to the diary detectives, and I was wondering if you guys would want to do, like, a co-host kind of thing as one of the perks of being a Patreon supporter. And we could try that. I never actually tried it. I'm, like, very intimidated by TikTok Live and, like, how to make it work. But I also, like, don't know how to... Yeah, I just don't know how to do it. And I don't know what kind of, like, what we would do. Like, if you have ideas, I'm so open to ideas. Like, would people want to come on and help read it? Or is that, like, I don't know. I don't know if that's weird or... Stream Flinch, Diary Detectives, Ian and Claude and Kolache. Sounds like a good night. Yeah, the whole... Just all of that in one thing. Like, we do have... The Diary Detectives and I, we go on once a month and we read through things together. And that's nice because we have, like, input from everybody, but I don't think you can have that many guests on at once. I think it's only, like, a couple. I don't know. We'd have to do a test. And I also don't know if anyone would actually want to do that. Because it's kind of intimidating, maybe, to be on live. I've gotten used to it, but I remember at first it was, like, a little scary. Went to bed at 11:30. Went downtown in evening. And, oh, hold on. I already read that. I got a soda. Went down to market with Effie. I think, Penny, that's what stopped us last time. Yes, I think you had to co-host. You had to have a certain amount of followers. But now TikTok lets you do... There's a button for multi-guest. I have no idea what it does. I'm, like, afraid to click it right now because I don't want to derail my live. But I think for multi-guest, you might just, like, be able to request to come on. I don't know if you need a certain amount. I think if it's, like, a co-host where you're both in charge, I guess... You would need 1,000? I think it's 1,000. I don't know. Went down to market with Effie to see Myrtle, as she is going to take her place, and M will have a week off. Don't invite you. I know, yeah, I feel like it's a lot just to be on the video chat. We can play with it at our next meeting. Yeah, I don't know how to, like, toy around with it without actually being live, though. Let me just click on the button, because it probably won't just automatically do anything. I'll see what it does. If I click multi-guest, manage guests, no guest requests. Can you guys now, I won't, like, actually put anyone on, but is there a way to say, like, request right now? Did something pop up? Just, like, let me know if you see anything different. I won't actually put anyone. Okay, yeah, I do see a request. Okay, I won't actually, like, put you on live because you're not prepared for it, but that might be cool. I don't know. If anyone can think of a creative way to use that, if you've scrolled through TikTok Live before, it's like people can come on and talk, and it's almost like a talk radio show, like where people can call in. You have to hit multiple guests at the bottom by the comments. I have to, or they have to? It's probably gone now. I think I got rid of it. I just X'd it out. I just wanted to see if it would work, but I saw him. They have to. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, or even people can just chit chat with you while you're typing. Yeah, that might be, I might get distracted, but we could try it. Just woke up. Okay. That would be funny. Maybe we can have like a trial next week. This is easy to read, you think? That's good. Oh, okay. Now I see, because I clicked this once. Now I see Nikki requested to join. So now I'm seeing that people are requesting. And your requests are popping up. I don't know what would happen if I said yes, though. If anyone actually wants to try to come on for a minute, let me know. And I will let you in. I just don't want to click, because I did tell people, like, I wouldn't click on them, so. If anyone's brave and wants to come on, you can. July 25th. Got up at 6:45. I'm, like, nervous, though. I'm awful at small talk. Believe it or not, I come on here and I talk to myself for, like, 3 hours, but swept some. It's also, like, weird when you can't see the person. The diary detectives can attest. The first meeting we had was a little awkward, but now it's good. Went downtown, then to office. Helped with dinner. You can do audio only. You don't have to show your face. Okay. Helped with dinner and dishes. Oh, and you could choose to put your camera on. Might be inviting a lot of, like, troll behavior, but we have a very chill group on here. I feel like we haven't had any bad behavior in a while. I know. It was a little, like, it was intimidating at first too, because no one knew each other. But now I feel like we all know each other. We're kind of like a little group of friends, and we have a club. Helped with dinner and dishes. Went downtown. Then to office. Helped get supper and do dishes. R went home tonight. Just watch out for Rachel. Yeah, she's a troublemaker, definitely. Read a while. Went to bed at 10:45. Mrs. Della O'Neill. We've got a full name here. This is the highlight of your Thursdays? Thank you for saying that. That's so nice. That warms my heart. Della O'Neill and Frank Bronson called on me at the office. Let's look up Della O'Neill and Frank Bronson. I feel like that is so specific we can find them. Where should I look first? Newspapers, find a grave. You keep missing me. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here now. I come on, well, last week I wasn't on, so if you think you missed me last week, you didn't. I'm usually on Thursdays at 6:30. Or 6, not 6:30, 6. Alright, I don't know where to look first. Maybe find a grave. Oh, Mrs. Della O'Neill. Okay, so we know that is her married name. That's good. Della O'Neill. We'll see if we can find her in Iowa. What would Della be short for? Oh, really? Hold on, where? Okay, do you want to try it, Holly? Just let me know, for sure, and I will let you in. Adele, maybe? Could have 2 L's. O'Neill. Yeah, you're right. O'Neill might be spelled wrong. Okay, cool. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna decline. Nikki, I see yours. I'm gonna decline it because I think you just did to test it out. But Holly, if you see the button, I don't know where the button is or what it looks like, so I cannot help you. But if you see it, click on it. I'll let you up. Delilah, Delia, could be. Maybe I'll look up Frank Bronson. You can have up to 4. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, this Frank Bronson died in 1904. And he's in Waterloo. Let's click on him and see. Actually, and he's Georgia's age. Red, blue. You keep hitting the button. It's the red, blue people at the bottom. Well, I don't see you. I could invite you. Hold on. Oh, you have to do some settings or something. Yeah, that might be a total crapshoot. Let's see. This is sad. Fatal gun accident. I think this might be the same guy. You know, we do have a 1904 diary belonging to Ralph. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in Waterloo City? I'm 1,000 miles away. Okay. I was gonna see if there's a Della. But it doesn't seem like they're actually... It doesn't seem like they were married or anything. Well, we could save that. I think that might be Frank. Della O'Neill. I could look up... Anyone named O'Neill? Can I... Oh, no, we don't want Frank. D. O'Neill? Know how to... Oh, Delia. Adams County, get out of here. Ads. Delia Chambers O'Neill. This is just like a shot in the dark, though. I really don't know. I could look up on Ancestry. Let's see if there's a Della O'Neill in Waterloo. And I don't know when she was born, but when was Georgia born? 1889? No, 1879, I think. I'll put 1880 plus or minus 5, just as a starting point so it's not searching everything. Well, it says Mrs. Della O'Neill, so I don't think it's a maiden name because it says Mrs., but that normally I would have thought that. Hi, Grandma. Let's see. Lived in any event in 1900 Waterloo. We'll see if she was in the census. Yeah, because that's frustrating when there's only... no, I think Della is a... female name. Della M. Neal? M. Neal? I don't think that's right. Eagle? Okay. Eagle, she has connections to Eagle Township. Yeah. Mrs. Della O'Neill. Here's a newspaper article. Let me click on that. Frank Bronson. The marriage of Mrs. Della O'Neill of Waterloo and Frank J. Elwell of LaPorte City, Iowa. I mean, these places are connected to... Yeah, but why would it be Mrs. Della O'Neill if it's her maiden name, unless this is her second marriage? Because this is in 1922. Yeah, and how old is she? Like, is this the same person? I don't know. I could open up... Sometimes if I open up the census separately, I can find people. But find a grave. Yeah, or Elwell. Oh, Elwell maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, because she married Elwell. You're right. Okay. Thank you. Della. I like the name Della. That's cute. No Della Elwell, but how about we look up Della in Waterloo, Iowa. Just see what we get. Anything close to O'Neill? No. It's not even any O's. Elwell? No. Not neither of those. Just Elwell and Waterloo. Yeah, it might show. Well, what was his name? Frank? Oh, wait. Oh my god. Rachel. You freaking found her. Delphenia. Oh my god. I love you, Rachel. Amazing. Delphenia Della Bronson O'Neill. Yes. So she married... Okay, hold on. So Della is maybe Frank Bronson's sister. Because her maiden name is Bronson. Oh my god, you deserve... Oh, remember when I said I was going to make like a badge? You deserve the badge today, man. You get the Diary Detective magnifying glass today. Amazing. And it's your diary birthday. Amazing. Okay, this is cool. So we found her. Now, what was his name? Frank Bronson. Right here. This is Frank Bronson. So, is this the same guy? No. Hold on. Where's the other one I found? Yeah, so that's not him. Good. So he didn't die a terrible death by accidental gunfire. Cool. 3 sisters. Della Elwell. Yep. Minnie Garfoot. Oh, that name. I'm pretty sure she said something about Garfoot. Winnie Garfoot. Is that who it is? Is that what she said? Where's Garfoot? Minnie. Oh, okay, so maybe it's not Winnie, it's Minnie. When Georgia writes it. Hold on, I gotta write this down. Because now we gotta go back. This is exciting. I'm gonna write down all these siblings because it seems like this family is close. Because Garfoot raised a bell for me. Obviously Della now. And Etta Osborne. She has mentioned that name before. I swear she's mentioned that name before. She said Ida Osborne. Well, has she said Etta? No. Okay, interesting. I would have sworn she had. But, let's see, where is that? Okay, and then we've got R.L. Bronson. I'm going to just keep this open. I wonder if we could find a picture of her. Oh, and she has a child eventually named Frank, too. Oh, she had 2 young children who passed away at 1 year old or less. That's sad. I know, I love when a research ball gets knocked down, especially on live. It doesn't happen as much on here because it takes a long time usually. Oh no, fight to stay awake at 2 a.m. Well, don't fight too hard. I don't want to be responsible for you being tired tomorrow. But I always put my lives, my recordings on YouTube, so you can always come back. I know it's not as fun not watching live, but don't sacrifice your sleep for it. I wish there was a way to be more convenient for people in other time zones, but yeah, it is what it is. I can only go live at a certain time because of when I get home from work, and then it does get late fast. Alright, I'll keep going. That's exciting that we found Della. I didn't think we were gonna one at first when I was looking, so thank you, Rachel. Everyone, like, applause to Rachel. Sometimes W's look like... Yes, yeah, I'm not surprised that Winnie is actually Minnie, and now we can go back. I'm gonna put it on my list. Maybe you guys can help me in the detectives. We can see if we can find her now. Got up at 8:45. Helped with dishes and done other work. R came back at noon. After dinner, got ready. Oh, by the way, I don't know where Holly went, but I didn't see a request from her. I think she might be like figuring something out. But let me know if you're waiting. After dinner, got ready. And R and I went and took SS papers, Social Security papers, maybe because they're gonna get married. Oh, I missed them. Sorry, I'll go back. Got up at 8:45, helped with dinner and done other work. Oh, helped with dinner and dishes. R came back at noon. After dinner, got ready, and R and I went and took SS papers up to Mrs. Spears. Oops. That must be because they're going to get married. Well, in a few months, but maybe it has something to do with that. And then took a ride. Very warm day. Helped get supper, went to bed at 10? 10. Okay. Do you think it's 9? I don't know. I feel like it's 10 and she crossed the T weird. But what do you guys think? It could be 9. I was between the two. 10? T-E-N. Period. 9 I think would be a little early for her too, so we'll use our clues. It could have been 9 though. That's why I was stopping. I wasn't sure. I could see them both too. July 27th. Got up at 6:45. Helped with dishes and other work. Went to office. Helped with dinner and dishes. Went to office again. Helped with supper and dishes. I think we'll finish out July today. That will be a good stopping point. R and I went driving after supper. Was up at Grandpa's a while too. Very warm day. Went to bed at 10. Oh, I gotta fix that sentence. That was a crazy one. I'm going to make a video about it. I've been so bad about actually making videos lately, and I feel bad, but I've just, like, been so tired. But, I stumbled across some true crime when I was looking for some information about one of Georgia's cousins. I don't know if it's technically a cousin. It's a relative on her mom's side who's, like, her mom's cousin's kid. So I don't know what the actual family tree term is for that. I'm, like, really bad with those first cousin once removed things. But, hold on, I lost my train of thought. I was trying to figure out, like, information about her. Her name is Charlotte. And then I linked her to Cora, who is her mom, Georgia's mom's cousin. And Cora died in 1895 during the 1895 diary that we have. So I was, like, looking at Cora a little bit and looking at Charlotte and trying to tracing their lives after Cora died. And I found, I'll pull it up because it is, like, crazy. I had sent it to the diary detectives. Let me see if I can find it. No, it's not in there. Hold on. Okay. So after Cora died, she had 2 young kids that she left behind, and the father remarried, and they moved to Kansas. And this is the brother, Daniel Deisher is their name, Deisher. So that's Daniel. He killed his stepmother. Like, years later, this woman who's not mentioned in the diary because she's the stepmom from later in their life, he killed her because he said she nagged, like she was a nagging woman. And then he also, if you read the articles, it's, like, really blurry for some reason, so you can't actually read it here, but he said that he did it because of his sister, like Charlotte. So he threw his sister under the bus, saying that the stepmom wasn't nice to Charlotte, so he decided to off her. And I went to make a video about it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna say, like, words that TikTok doesn't like so many times that it's probably just gonna ban me, but it is crazy. And then so they found him after this happened, and I wish I could read it because there were, like, some things he said that were, like, quoted, and it's just crazy. He was out of his mind. And I think he didn't go to a prison, he went to a mental hospital, I think. And he ended up killing himself, like, a few years later. But it's horrible. It was, like, sometimes you just think you're gonna find out, oh, like, you know, this is when they got married and they had a few kids and then they grew up and everything. No, like, sometimes you stumble upon this kind of thing and it's just, like, wild. And then, so Charlotte, the sister, who he said, he claimed that he killed his stepmom because she was horrible to his sister. She actually had to come out in another newspaper article and say, no, like, my stepmom and I got along really well. I had nothing to do with this. It's just crazy. Yes, we can read it on our live stream next week. No, I haven't watched Bad Sisters. I'm gonna write it down, though. Yeah, there was another one that was, like, I mean, this one takes the cake right now for, like, the craziest. The fact that it says right here, says woman nagged. Like, the article is insane. He has no reason for murdering this girl. But, the other one that I came across was in the 1917 diary I was just looking up. This was 1913 this happened, I think. It was either 1913 that this happened or that he killed himself, but this was 1913. One of the people that Anglesey meets, like a family friend, I was looking into his life after the diary, and he ended up, like, him and his wife were both shot I think it was in a hotel or in their apartment or something, and they didn't know, like, who did it. It was a murder-suicide, but they don't know who did the shooting, like, who did the killing. It was crazy. And I never made a video about it, because sometimes I'm like, I don't even know how to broach this subject, especially on TikTok, where it's known to, like, flag you if you say things. That's why people call the guns pew-pews and say unaliving all the time, but I just feel ridiculous saying that. where spouses left each other and hold on. I love how much detail some of these old articles had. Not like this, but even those ones where spouses left each other and no one was calling the other one out. Yeah, like they really do go into great detail. And there are so many articles. There's articles about when he was in his trial and stuff, and he just smiled the entire time, they said. It was, the guy was very troubled. Oh, and it said it had a reason why he had some illness or something that they said was the reason why he went crazy or something. I forget what it was, but yes, he sounds like he definitely needed help, and he didn't get it. I don't know where the father... No, oh, I'm getting confused. The father was at work that day. I was getting confused with someone else. Because then there was another mention, I was reading about her, and there was something like, it didn't mention the father at all, like later on, but I don't think it was her, so never mind, just pretend I didn't say that. But helped with dishes and other work. Helped with washing. Oh, thanks. It didn't say what. I'm like about to say it again. No, I forget. I'm trying to remember what I was looking up where I was thinking that. Like, someone's dad wasn't being mentioned. And I was like, why isn't he mentioned? Are they divorced or something? But I don't think it was that family. I think it was a different family. You know how it is. Always in a different rabbit hole every single day. It could even not even be about this diary. Helped with washing and... No. Helped with washing, dinner, and dishes. I washed Hector. Hector is the horse. And Buggy after dinner. Georgia loves to drive the horse buggy. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to open up Discord and see if we have anything from Holly in there. I don't know where she went. Okay. Helped with, again, supper and dishes, yep. Rained before supper. Quite a little. R and I played a game of flinch. After supper. Went to P.O. and mailed a letter. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I just didn't want her to be stuck. Or waiting for me and me not see something. Went to P.O. and mailed a letter. Went to bed at 10:45. We can also talk about it next week on the Diary Detectives Live, because maybe I'll make it something where like only Diary Detectives can come on. I think that would be like kind of nice to have an extra little perk for you guys. Or, I don't know, if you think it's going to be more interesting, we can have... That might be a good way to vet people, too. Because I know that some people who have those lives where anyone can come on, they do get some trolls. But I know I have you guys as my moderators, too. Got up at 6:30, ironed, went to office and downtown. We can talk about it and see what you guys think. Helped with dinner and dishes. Went to office. Read paper. What program are you using? Because I'm typing up a Civil War diary from my family. Well, you're going to be disappointed, but it's only Google Docs. And I'm just typing into it. And this is just a picture that I took on my phone. So, sorry to disappoint you. But actually, it might be encouraging because it's easier than you would think. So, I'm just like typing into a Google Doc. That way, it is worth it to transcribe because then you can search back and stuff. Were you still wanting to try the multi-guest? I can test if you want. I think Nikki... Was it Nikki? Holly. I just like totally, my brain just stopped. I think Holly is going to try to come on in a little bit. Thank you, Rachel. My brain just that's okay. I can use Google Docs maybe, but so the only reason I'm using Google Docs is because I have a Patreon group and we do a lot of stuff on Google Docs because we can share it together, like I share with them. So I have Google Slides and Google Docs that are just easier to share if I need to. Word would be just the same. I did the 1917 diary on Word. It has the same features. You can search. You don't need the internet to do Word, so that might be nice. It's a little it saves to your computer. So in a way, I think Word might actually be better, but it would be the same idea. I just have it set so that the background is gray too, so that's probably why a lot of people don't recognize that it's just docs. Because I have the color set differently. It just looks nicer on the screen than bright white. Helped with supper and dishes. Okay, cool, Holly. If you want to try to request it, and then if you can't, I'll invite you. Helped with supper and dishes. R and I. Oh, I see it. Okay, here we go. Except, wait, okay, it's gonna change my whole screen. I have no idea what you guys can see. Try talking, Holly. Oh, I hear you.
Okay, I'm like, I can't figure out my camera thing yet.
Oh my god, this is so cool. You don't have to turn it on if you don't want to. Don't feel like you have to. But this is so cool. Okay, now I want to do this more. But I'm confused about what my screen looks like for everybody now. Because my screen it got so much smaller. Can you not see a lot? I wonder if I can move things around.
And I'm trying to figure out how to get my camera going yet. So keep talking.
Okay. I'm just clicking around, seeing what I can do. Because sometimes people have the buttons or whatever these things are on the side. I don't really want all 8. But I can click on them and invite people if I want to. I can force you all to come on my live. You use OneNote for diary research. You divide it up into project folders. Oh, that's cool. You can still see everything. Can you see it big enough? Ah, cool. Okay, we'll try this. Now, Holly, what do you see? Can you see everything I'm doing still?
Yes, I can. Yep.
So we could, okay, so on the size. I know, I wish TikTok is one of those things everyone's watching on their phone, so it just made the chat smaller. Okay. Well, so Holly, if I don't know. Yeah, if they go on the computer, is that what you said? Change it to just have the one box?
Yes.
I don't know if I can change it to have just one box.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. So let me see. Settings. Okay, change layout. Cannot change layout when in landscape. Okay, because I'm in landscape mode. I can't. But I'm going to set that I can allow moderators to manage guests. So just for another time. I know we're not going to kick Holly out. But just in case. For later. You popped a pic in the Discord. Thank you, Nikki. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can play around with it and figure out how to get rid of it's not necessary for 8 blocks to be there, but I don't know. All right, well, Holly, you want to hang out for the last couple days?
Yeah, can I do a quick test with you? I'm going to push a button.
Yeah.
And you tell me if you can hear me or not, okay?
Yes. I can see that you muted yourself now. I can't hear you, and I see that the little thing. Yeah. So I couldn't hear you. Yep.
That's what I wanted to know, if that little button was the right button. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I have so much research to do. The soldiers called generals, like Old Ironside and other names. Cool. That sounds cool, Lisa. I'm on my computer. I can see you, and the diary is okay, but the text is kind of small to read. Okay, so I could zoom in. Can you hear Ian vacuuming upstairs? We're having a party tomorrow, so he's cleaning up. I gotta go help him in a little bit. What if I made it a little bigger like this? I mean, this typing that I'm doing is not the most important thing. I think seeing the diary is probably more important, but that makes it a little bit bigger. Ooh, and you're all invited, yeah, to the party. Okay, we're doing that Halloween party where you paint the old paintings, you make them into spooky paintings, so you add ghosts and stuff. It'll be really fun. I can make it full screen, but then the chat goes away. Okay, well, I don't know. Play around with it on your end, everybody, and we'll see. And I think this is a cool idea. Even if we don't do it like all the time during the whole live, it could be cool to have little segments. Okay, so someone requested to join, but I think for now I'm only gonna do if you're a Patreon subscriber, because I know Holly and I know the Diary Detectives well. I'm kind of nervous to just let anyone up here right now because I don't know how to like moderate it, you know. God, Ian, could you do that later? Okay. So want to read through, Holly, with me the 29th? Where did we leave off? We're at, I gotta find my spot. Red paper. Helped with supper and dishes. R and I went driving. You don't know how to get rid of them? Yeah, I wouldn't know how to get rid of them. You can't hear the vacuum? Okay, good. He's like really going at it right above me. It turned cold. And it was cold driving. Went to P.O. to mail letter. And you know what, too? I will probably only, like, when we do this for real, this is just a test, but I will probably only accept people to come on who I, like, know from, like, even if you're not a detective, a diary detective, a Patreon subscriber, there are people who come in every week and who are, like, consistently part of our group. I would probably let those people come up. But if it's, there was a name that came in here that I just don't know who they were, so I feel bad that, so I know some people come on and watch every week and I might not know them, but you can hear the vacuum, but only because I mentioned it. I just feel nervous about, like, I feel like some people might just want to come in and troll. So, yes, definitely. The people who engage in the comments, you'll get rewarded. Maybe regular at the beginning, then do a spot at the end where people join. Yeah, we could do that. Alright, let's do the 30th. That's protective of your space, which is smart. Just for the regulars. Yeah, the regulars. But I do feel bad. I know there are probably regulars who don't comment as much, but I do appreciate people who come in every week and comment. It's nice. We've gotten to know each other. All right, Holly, take it away.
All right, if I can read it.
Oh, sorry. Is it too big? I mean, too small? I'll zoom in.
Well, that might be okay. There you go. Help with dishes.
All right, got up at 6:30.
Oh, yeah.
Helped with dishes.
I don't know what the next word is, though. Something about
Swept,
rooms.
I think. Swept 3 rooms.
Next to office.
Went to office.
Help with dinner and imagine that dishes.
Dishes. I can't believe she said it 360 something times. It is real cool.
That's crazy.
But nice?
Then I can't read the next.
I think it's but nice.
Okay.
Do you want me to zoom in
Took
more or
horse.
no? Okay. Took horse.
No, you're okay.
And went.
And went down to Myrtle. And we came uptown. Rode around. Got lunch.
Fixed.
Not sure what that says.
I have it much bigger on my screen, so that's why I can read it, I think. Mine's just zoomed in way more. Okay.
We went over river and to her house again.
Oh, hold on. I'm lost. Went over. Got here. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
And to her home again.
Does it say then house?
I think so. Then home, maybe?
Oh, then home. Took
Yeah.
7.
7 car? Oh, okay. Took 7 car. Maybe that's like the train or the trolley, maybe?
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And went to park and ate our lunch. And then went something
Across. I think it's across river.
to the to moving pictures. So we
Ah,
went to the
cool.
movies. Got home after at 10. Sorry, got home at
Yeah,
10.
that's okay. And
Went to bed at 10:30.
cool.
Very cool.
Oh, this is fun. Feel free if you don't want to do this, let me know. I don't want to force you into it, but this is fun. I like actually doing it with you guys. It reminds me of our
Kinda cool.
diary video chats. Okay, so we've got
Right, our
one
regular
more.
group.
Yeah. Let me
Alright.
just check the chat.
Got up at 6:40.
She lives in Waterloo, Iowa. Got up at 6:40.
Helped with dishes
Of course.
and other work.
Always dishes.
Yeah, I cleaned my 2 closets.
2
Helped
closets.
with dinner and dishes. Yeah, what back then? What house had 2 closets?
Maybe she means like the different closets in the room that in the rooms that the boarders live in, or maybe she just has a lot of clothes.
Oh.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Helped with dinner.
Maybe.
and
Okay,
dishes.
dinner and dishes. Took horse and went down to Myrtle's. And we went and called on Bertha.
Bertha.
Stopped something.
Stopped at home, I think.
Okay,
Comma.
stopped at Todd's.
Stopped. Todd the weatherman? And
left some things.
whoa!
Went on to Rose's.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Ian's moving furniture now. I should tell him not to do that now.
Oh boy.
And okay, and left some things. Sorry, went on to Rose's.
Rose's and downtown. Took Myrtle home. And then I can't read that last word. It just like turns off.
Yeah, probably but I can check it after. Oh no, because she
No,
says
there's
and
an
like
and
a
sign on
plus.
that
Okay,
one.
hold on. Let's see, is this hers? That's Ralph's. July 31st. Ian's so good. He's setting up the table for tomorrow. We're like trying to squeeze like 10 people in this tiny house. It should be fun. Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Hold on. 31st. Took Myrtle home. Came and took Mama up to Grandma's.
Okay.
Yes, Corinne, we're
And
trying
then-
out multi-guest. Hold on. And then
And then
home.
went to get supper and do dishes.
Okay.
Took somebody home.
I think it's Effie.
Okay. Because I got the little picture of our guy is in the way to read that.
Oh no. Okay.
A
Let me move.
little
Yep.
bit.
It's gonna be tough. Okay. Took Effie home in the evening.
Yep.
R and I
And I
did.
did.
Hold on. I'll move it in a second. Okay, I might have to do some, especially if I have people on here. I'm gonna have to do some
You
finagling
can go
here.
further back out. Just
Yes, that's true. You're right.
push
Thank you.
okay. There you go.
Nice day.
Went to bed at 10:15.
Oh. I skipped a line. Went to bed at 10:15.
Nice day.
Nice
and
day
cool.
and cool. All right.
Well, that was fun.
It was. Holly, you get to be the first one ever to do this. Thank you for being so brave.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, that was fun. Okay, so
It was.
we'll try it again, and we'll talk about it in our Diary Detectives meeting, what you guys think about, like, if we should do a schedule or a sign up, or if we can just do it on the whim, whatever you guys want. And then next week we can try it. Maybe, like, we'll have a little section of the live where we do it. I think that was cool. All right. Thank you, Holly. Everyone say thank you. Thanks for being brave.
Hey, you're welcome.
And I wonder...
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. See if you can disconnect yourself. I don't know how your screen looks, but we'll have to learn together how to... Yeah, nice job, Holly.
I got it.
So brave. All right, bye-bye. Okay, well, that was fun. So let's end here, I guess. Was there anything I was going to show you guys at the end? I don't think so. Was there anything we were saving? Sometimes I'm like, oh, we'll look it up at the end. I think we're good. That was fun. Finally, I wasn't just talking to myself. Yeah, we can practice next week. We can all kind of take turns or something. Oh, my mom just texted me and she said she can see the northern lights outside of her house. So I think I'm going to go and go run outside. So wish me luck. I'll post it on the Discord if I see it. I'll take a picture. But oh my God, I'm excited. All right, awesome. Holly, thank you so much. Yeah, Grandma, go look outside. I don't know. I can't see outside now, but I'm going to go look because she just sent me an actual picture of it, and it looks all red. All right, bye, everyone. See you next week, next Thursday. I'll make a event on my TikTok. I haven't yet, but I'll make one. I promise. All right, bye, everyone.